gotten this question a lot since I started doing content like this a few years ago. But how much of Germany do I actually know? That's what we're going to find out today. There's a little quiz here on the local DE that I'm going to be taking. 10 questions. Let's get to it. Which of the following cities has never been the capital of the German nation? Munich, Berlin, Bonn, Stuttgart. Now, I don't know a whole lot about German history, but I know Berlin is the current capital. Munich seems like it could have been a capital. Stuttgart, I don't know about that. Bonn, I'm gonna have to go with Bonn. Bonn. There's no way that was a capital at all. It was Munich. So Berlin, Bonn, and Stuttgart were all what? They were all capitals at some point of the German nation. I didn't know that. I'm going to need more context. All right, here we go. It says Berlin is the capital of the modern German nation. During the division of Germany after World War II, Bonn served as the capital of West Germany. Stuttgart, incredibly though, served as the capital for 1 week in 1919 when the government fled there following the coup pushed by the right-wing forces. Munich has never been the capital of Germany at any stage. I guess that makes sense. Man, I thought Munich would have been a capital at one point. Like, that would have made a lot of sense. So we're going to go ahead and skydive into our next question. Oh, I got some, pretzel and Weisswurst. What condiment goes with a Weisswurst? Horseradish, ketchup, sweet mustard, curry sauce. I want to say horseradish because that sounds like that'd be the most German, but I'm going to say sweet mustard. Yes. It's, dude, mustard and Weisswurst, that's got it. Come on, bro. Like, if you're not eating a Weisswurst with some mustard, what you doing? So, as you guys know, you guys have probably seen a lot of my videos in the past. I've gone to German-style restaurants and whatnot, and actually what I would wind up doing is, I would try a lot of the sausages there, the different type of German sausages they had, and they would always be served with some kind of mustard. So, I guess that was pretty easy. It says, eat a traditional Bavarian Weisswurst with anything other than a sweet mustard within eyesight of a Bavarian, and you will receive a stern talking to, at the very least. The white sausage that is sliced open and eaten with a knife and fork is always eaten with sweet mustard as the only acceptable accompaniment. That makes a lot of sense. Let's press on to the next one. So this beautiful landscape right here we see somewhere in Germany. I have no idea where it is, but here's the question. Which of the following is not a German federal state? So which is not a German Bundesland? Mecklenburg, Vorpommern, Bavaria, Rhineland-Palatinate, Franconia. Ooh. Franconia, dude, what the freak? Duh. Franconia is an area encompassing a part of German states of Baden-Württemberg, Hesse, Thuringia, and Bavaria. It's much like Swabia in the south. The name was given to the region as the historical territory of specific people. In this case, the Franks. So it's actually Franconia, probably, right? Franconia, not Franconia. I'm not entirely sure. So you guys can let me know in the comment down below. All right, let's move on to the next one. So right here, boom. This right here looks like it's in Berlin. This is like that famous Berlin location. Many of Berlin's most important cultural treasures can be found in and on the museum, street, promontory, island, city. So I would venture to say the street, island, city. I would say city, but I'm going to say promontory because that is the one that stands out the most between these, right? These are all landscapes. This is the one answer that stands out the most. Either this one was supposed to be an answer that trips me up, or this could actually be it, but I'm taking a wild guess and we'll see. Pretty sure the answer is city, but I'm going to go with promontory. Island. Many of Berlin's most important cultural treasures could be found in and on the museum island. There's a museum island. The museum island, Museum Insel, Museum Insel in German is an island in the river Spree that contains art galleries such as the Alte Nationalgalerie, and museums such as the Altes Museum and the Pergamon Museum. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right? Pergamon, Gotta catch 'em all. Okay, sorry. The Pergamon Museum. All are absolute must-sees on your next visit to Berlin. Very interesting. I'm not sure why I have headphones on. We don't need headphones for this video. Let's go and move on to the next one. Kehrwoche. And diese Woche ist die Reihe an Ihnen. If someone asks you in the southern Germany to do your Kehrwoche, they're asking you to, Woche, Kehrwoche. So we have to break down the word. Woche is week. So something week. Bring cake and coffee around to their place on your birthday. Sweep and mop the communal spaces in your building. File your taxes during a specific week. Open all your windows and air your house out. Well, considering that this is the only sentence here that has the word week in it, we're going to go with number 3. File your taxes during a specific week. And it's funny that this quiz pops up right as I have to do my dang taxes, bro. I absolutely despise tax season. Who else despises tax season? Let me know in the comments down below. It has been my least favorite season for at least the last 3 years. Oh, well, I was wrong. Well, it had the word week in it, so boom. Sweep and mop the communal spaces in your building. So let's read the little blurb, because I have a lot to learn. I am still learning, guys. Y'all like, he's been making content on this since probably 2019, 2018. And I'm still learning, bro. I'll be learning new stuff every day, and I forget some of the stuff I learned. So it's gonna be an adventure. Kehrwoche was established on the 15th century, or in the 15th century, in the Duchy of Württemberg, as a means to keep the streets clean. It meant that every few weeks you were legally compelled to shovel the dung and other garbage from outside your home. These days, it means you need to sweep and mop any communal spaces in your apartment block. However, it is no longer a legal obligation, and some buildings hire a cleaning company. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that at all. How many have I gotten right so far? I've only gotten one right? So out of 3 questions, no. Matter of fact, it's been more than that. I'm gonna give myself more credit. So the first one I got wrong, right? Second one I got right. Third one I got right. So I got two right, 1 wrong. 2 right, 2 wrong so far. 2 right, 3 wrong. So I got 3 wrong so far. Let's read this one. What is the nickname of the governing... I can't read. What is the nickname to the governing coalition that is about to assume power in Germany? Oh, wow. It's not. So right now we currently have, what is it? The FDP, the Grüne, and FDP, Grüne, and so it's yellow, green, and I'm pretty sure black. So Jamaica. It's Jamaica. Ampel. Bro, I am tweaking. What is wrong with me? In Germany, ruling coalitions and government often receive a nickname. As of Wednesday, negotiations had led to forming a federal Ampel, or traffic light coalition. Bro, I didn't know Ampel stood for traffic light. In the back of my head, I'm like, wasn't it the traffic light coalition? Sheesh. Anyways, also, I'm not very well versed in politics at all. So when y'all see me make videos on politics, I see the comment sections turn the hell up. Listen, y'all, I'm just making content, bruh, and I'm trying to learn along the way, but I also forget a lot of stuff. Y'all forget your boys in the military. I got this to do on the side, you know what I'm saying? So I be forgetting. So I do apologize if I ruffle some feathers. But so as of Wednesday, negotiations had led to the forming of a federal Ampel, or traffic light coalition, named because of the colors that represent the parties included within it. In this case, they are the SPD, ooh, I got that wrong, the FDP, yellow, and the Greens, take a guess, the Grüne Party. So I did get the FDP and the Grüne Party right. So I got yellow and green right. I just didn't know what the last one was. I thought it was black for some reason. Anyways, next one. Karl Freiherr von Drais is the genius responsible for which very popular German invention? Is it the inward tilting window, the portable barbecue grill, ooh, the bicycle, the pour over coffee maker? Now this one I don't know, and you guys probably know very well. I'm gonna go with, what does he look like? He looks like he probably drinks a nice little pitcher of coffee. I don't think he rides bikes. He looks a little too chubby for that. The inward tilting window. I've always been very interested in who invented that. Who was the first person who pioneered the inward tilting window? I know you guys are like, James, just pick an answer so we can get some lore. I'm going to rule out the bike. It's not the bike. Can't be the portable barbecue grill. You don't need a portable barbecue grill, at least not in those times. So not a really big thing. So it's either got to be the pour over coffee maker or the inward tilting window. I'm going to say that maybe this guy was responsible for a big invention that the world uses. So it's probably the pour over coffee maker. But I'm going to actually follow my messed up gut and do the inward tilting window. Wow, bro. He invented the bicycle. Wow. Let's read this little thing. Von Dries, 1785 to 1851 Von Dries, of 1785 to 1851 invented what we'd consider today the very first bicycle. He wrote it near his home in Mannheim and gained lots of attention. However, the poor road quality meant that bicycles did not become popular for a few decades. So, he did invent the bicycle. He does not look like he rides bikes, but then again, what is somebody that looks like they ride bikes? What are they supposed to look like? Leidergeil. So unfortunately awesome. If something is described as Leidergeil, it means really, really cool, absolutely terrible, a guilty pleasure, boring and ugly. Leidergeil. Leider is almost like unfortunate, right? Geil is awesome, or it could be bon chicka wah wah. So we're going to go with a guilty pleasure. Boom. There's a song called Leidergeil. Leidergeil. I remember I reacted to that a few years ago. You can look it up. But yeah, I'm very familiar with that phrase, Leidergeil. All right. The phrase Leidergeil, literally unfortunately awesome, see? Ooh, let's go! Was popularized by German hip-hop act Deichkind in their 2012 song of the same name, Leidergeil. Deichkind. I listen to Leidergeil. It refers to those things in life that are ugly or otherwise bad for you, yet are still kind of a guilty pleasure. What is your guilty pleasure? My guilty pleasure is profusely making content that you guys like and that I am very interested in myself. That was the robotic answer. Actually, my guilty pleasure is promoting twitch.tv/James Bray Gang. Follow us over there. Link is in the description down below. Join us over on the greatest platform to ever catch me live on the internet. We play horror games over there if you guys are curious, and we also chop it up and have a good time and, do challenges and whatnot. It's a good time over there. You should check it out. We're very active. We normally stream every day, except this week because there's a lot of interesting things going on where I'm at right now. In Germany, if anybody says an object or an artwork is Biedermeier, that means that it is Biedermeier. So Bieder, it sounds so close to the word Beides, right? Which is both. Biedermeier. If it says an object or an artwork is Biedermeier, it means that it originates in the first part of the 19th century. It's far too expensive for the price asked. It's of low or shoddy quality. Originates in the Middle Ages. This doesn't look like it's low quality, does it? Man, that's mean as hell if they say that. Let's say far too expensive for the price asked. Biedermeier. Let's do that. That sounds like some German. That sounds like the most German explanation. Damn. Originates in the first part of the 19th century. Dang, let's read why. The term Biedermeier refers to an artistic period between 1815 and 1848 and is often used to describe buildings, paintings, furniture, and other objects. Realism, bright colors, and Idyllic scenes are a hallmark of this particular era. It is still very popular, as attested by the number of costume dramas that take place in Bida Maya settings. Interesting. Did not know that. Very interesting. Because this doesn't look low quality at all. But I could definitely see some people saying like, that's low quality. Last question. Let's see if I get this one right. What do you call it when you take a day off between a weekend and a public holiday or two public holidays? Let's read that one more time. What do you call it when you take a day off between a weekend and a public holiday or two public holidays? That, my friend, the English word for that is called finessing. Finessing. If you're trying to, let's say you got Saturday and Sunday off. Monday you have to work, but then Tuesday, Wednesday, you also have off because of holiday. But you take Monday off because you're like, let's make it a 5-day weekend. Listen, that's called finessing. Verbindungstag, Bonustag, Extratag, Brückentag. Brückentag, I'm thinking my extra tag is an extra day. Bonustag is like a bonus day. Verbindungstag? Verbindungstag. Verbindungstag. So Verbindungstag, Bonustag, Extra Tag, Brückentag. So, interesting. I want to go with Verbindungstag. I really feel like it's one of these because it literally is an extra day, but I feel like people in the workplace would call it Verbindungstag. Brückentag, bro. Taking an extra day or two to create a super long weekend is a proud German tradition. They're known as a Brückentag or a bridge day, as they bridge the gap between a holiday and a weekend. Interesting. That is something you would get a lot of flack for here, in America. In America, you would get a lot of flack for that. They do not play about taking a bridge day in between, they don't like that. You might get fired after doing something like that, honestly. Well, let me know how I did. I think I got like maybe 3 questions right.